Hello everyone, welcome back. If this is your first time here, my name is Risa, and this video is called Testing Hot New Makeup. This is the video where I gather some of the hottest new makeup releases and try them out for the very first time on camera. You get to see my first impressions of everything. I will have some swatches for you. I will show you a completed look. I try to do this video every single month, but believe it or not, sometimes I don't have enough new makeup releases to do this type of video because, again, believe it or not, even with this many subscribers, I have over 300,000 now. Thank you all so much, by the way. I'm going to do a whole other video about that, and a giveaway will be included. But for now, I'm just simply stating that I do not receive a lot of PR. There are many creators out there with much smaller subscriber counts than I have that get a lot more PR sent to them. And I'm not complaining about that. I do not mind buying makeup, but it's a lot easier to do a video like this when you are sent a lot of the new releases, which I'm not. So I don't have as many new releases as I would like to, even for this video, but I did go out and purchase many of the hottest new releases, the ones I think you all are most interested in, including the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Nouveau eyeshadow palette, the Huda Beauty Faux Filter concealer, which I completely forgot that I had, so I need to go and remove the concealer I've already applied. I have a new highlighter from Haus Labs. It's by Lady Gaga. Haus Labs used to be only sold, I believe, on Amazon and on the Haus Labs website, but now it is available at Sephora. So I did purchase this from Sephora. I purchased from Ulta the new Essence Lash Princess Liner. I decided to go for the brown. I also purchased two of the new shades in the Buxom Lip Polish. A lot of you know how much I adore Buxom Lip Polishes, and someone mentioned to me in the comments of one of my recent videos that they came out with new shades. Of course, I immediately had to go and order them. I am going to only use one, but I will swatch them both. And then I have this blush from Persona. This is a blush multi-stick in the shade Bubble. I have this in the powder version, and it is beautiful. I love a bright baby pink cheek, so I'm very excited to try this. So those are the products I will be trying today in this month's Testing Hot New Makeup. But first I need to go remove this concealer so that I can test out this one from Huda Beauty, and then we will get started. All right, I've gone ahead and removed the concealer I accidentally put on, but I'm going to hold off on using the new Huda Beauty concealer until after I've done my eyes with the ABH palette. Okay, this is going to be my first look at this palette in person. So let's do this together. It looks so gorgeous online. Oh, that's very pretty. I just thought that I would be wowed as soon as I opened it up. Maybe it's just the lighting in here, but it's pretty. Clearly I didn't wow, but it is beautiful. Let's play with it. So my brows are already done. I will list everything that I currently have on my face down below in the description box with the links. And I think because I haven't really decided what look I want to do just yet, I'm going to start by taking the shade Paloma underneath my brow. It's just a matte white. Ooh, there's a lot of kick up when I tap the brush, but I don't mind that too much. And oh, that's good. I expected a lot of pigment, and I got a lot of pigment. So I'm just popping that right under the arch of my brow. Because my eyes are hooded, I don't want to bring the light color too far down. That'll just make my lids look more hooded. So just right under here, under the arch. And then I think I'm going to take the shade Fleur, which is the shade right next to Paloma. And yeah, there is a lot of kick up on this palette, a lot. But I find ABH shadows to be just very soft. With my eye open, I am going to just run this through my crease, starting off like I usually do, Just applying a little bit of a transition shade in to this area right here. And a little bit higher because, again, with the hooded eyes, you want the eyeshadow to come up a little bit higher. Making little swirlies to blend. And did I say this yet? That I'm going to do one eye first and then do the other eye off camera? Okay, so that is a great transition shade. So now I want to use one of these beautiful shimmers, but which one do I use? I want to use them all. I think I'm going to start with Hope. I'm just going to use my finger to apply it. And I'm sorry, I do use my middle finger to apply shimmers. I don't know why. Some people don't like that I use my middle finger to do this. I promise you, I am not trying to flip you off. As a makeup artist, I am fully aware that this finger or even this finger are supposedly the most gentle, but I feel like the middle finger just works the best for me. And I'm putting my chin up so I can put this all over the lid. Oh, that is so pretty. I don't think that my camera is doing this justice. I love shimmer eyeshadows. I love a matte look too, but I also love me some shimmers. We have to play with another shimmer. So I'm gonna go into Wings, which is a little bit more turquoise than Hope, which is more green. So here we have Hope and Wings. I'm putting Wings right on top of Hope. And I think that just made it more of like a lime green versus a forest green. Now, I think what I'm going to do is take another crease brush and go into the shade Metro and deepen just my crease. I'm just going back and forth in a windshield wiper motion. So what that did is it kind of took away a lot of the shimmer, unfortunately. Now you might think that putting a matte shade over a shimmer would do that, no matter what eyeshadow I used. But that's not always the case. This doesn't always happen. Doing this, applying this matte shade to my crease, darkening up my crease, completely got rid of everything on my lid. How did that happen? I am not happy about that. All right, I'm just gonna go back in with a brush instead of my finger and pack that on again. Yeah, it's just weird to me that it completely disappeared. That just does not happen with a lot of other eyeshadow palettes. It's not like I did something like crazy and unique that I haven't done before. I mean, it could be that my eyes are getting more hooded and I just have to be more careful. That's a distinct possibility. I feel like every day I wake up and my eyes are more hooded. But why am I struggling so badly with these shimmers? Am I just having an off day or something? All right, I'm going in with a damp brush. I've actually not seen anyone dampen the shadow. I am determined to get these shimmers to stick to my lids. And by the way, I did use a concealer as a primer today versus my usual eyeshadow primer. So I don't know if that has anything to do with my situation or not. I think I'll try a different shade. I think I'm gonna try Peacock. Look what it did to the shadow. But it does look gorgeous on the lid. Wow. This reminds me a lot of MAC's Blue Brown pigment. So I decided to stop what I'm doing and take a look at the description on the ABH website. This palette contains 9 eyeshadows and 3 pressed pigments for face and body. It doesn't say anything about them being used wet or dry. And it's bizarre to me that I'm even struggling so much with these because they swatch so beautifully with just my finger. Now it does say that 3 shades, Wisteria, Paloma, and Metro, are not for use near eyes. And I've heard a lot of other content creators address this in their videos and on Instagram and TikTok. The brand does that to protect themselves. in the case of somebody having a reaction. I personally have had negative reactions to many eyeshadow palettes over the years, whether they say they're safe for the eyes or not. So I'm sure some people are thinking they shouldn't even sell shades that aren't 100% safe for use on the eyes. But unfortunately, that's just not how the cosmetics industry works. They feel like most people won't have a negative reaction to the product, but just in case someone does, they want to make sure they quote unquote cover themselves by having that disclaimer that they're not safe for use around the eyes. All right, so now that I've done that and I've hopefully not completely ruined this eyeshadow in the palette, I think if I put something in the crease, it shouldn't disappear like it did. So I'm going to try Wisteria, which is the lavender color. And I'm just going to apply that right in here. Oh boy, am I glad I did not apply that concealer because there's a lot of fallout. I am honestly surprised that this is not going the way I expected it to. I have seen so many tutorials using this palette. I feel like I'm just maybe having a very off day. I could stop there, but I do want to use at least one more shade. So I am going to take a little bit of the shade Muse and just pop that on the outer corner. I do this with most of my eyeshadow looks because I like to have a little bit of lift right here. And then I'll go back to the original crease brush I used and sort of buff it out. Okay, things are starting to come together. We got off to a rocky start there. Now I'm going to take this wipe and clean up under my eyes. Okay, so I've gone and done the other eye. This is all the fallout I got. So I'm going to take a brush and just sort of whisk it away. So as of now, I'm not obsessed or anything, but we are going to carry on. I'm going to use this brush from BK Beauty. It is the 204. And I think I'm going to start by taking that peacock shade that's on my lid and applying that right under the eye. And this time I'm using it dry, and I feel like I just got a bunch of it in my eye. And now I'm going to take a pencil brush and run the shade Metro underneath that. And I'm moving on to the Essence Lash Princess Liner in brown. As you can see, it is a chunky eyeliner pen. All right, first impressions. It's a very light brown. I was hoping it would be a little bit more of a dark brown. I like the applicator. I don't mind that this is kind of super chunky, but I do not like this brown. So here's the Essence Lash Princess. And here's Physicians Formula eye pen in brown. Can you see how light the Essence is and how dark the Physicians Formula is? All right, it's growing on me. Now I'm just curling my lashes and applying some mascara. Moving on to the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Buildable Coverage Concealer. It comes in 29 shades and retails for $29. It claims to be a buildable, creamy formula that can flex from medium to full coverage while it visibly brightens and conceals. It's fragrance-free, long-wearing, crease-proof, and made to move with you. It contains vitamin E and sweet almond oil to condition and care for the delicate under-eye skin. I chose the shade Meringue 2.1N. I have not watched any reviews of this concealer. Oh boy. I ordered it online, and I think I may have ordered a shade that is way too light. This looks extremely light. Now, I like a bright under eye, but that is par for the course, the way this video has been going since I started. Yeah, well, the packaging is pretty, and if it's the wrong color, I will exchange it for the correct one and try it again. But let's just hope that maybe it's a little bit darker than it looks in the tube. I've got my e.l.f. Camo Concealer Sponge sitting here, ready to go. This is the applicator. And now I'm going to dot One here, and one here. I chose this shade because it said it was neutral. I don't like a concealer that's too yellow, nor do I like one that is too pink. Well, this is insanely light. Whoa. You know, if you're new to my channel, you probably think I have no idea what I'm doing. I promise you that's not the case. Oh my goodness, what is happening today? I like how bright this looks here in person, but I feel like on camera, it's kind of crazy. In my head right now, I'm being totally honest with you, I'm thinking, Risa, you need to stop and just not do this video. Then the other part of me is saying, no, this is what people want to see. This is what really happens. Even to seasoned YouTubers, seasoned makeup artists, we have days like this where things just do not go right. I don't know. I think I might be able to make this work. I might just be able to do it. Dot, dot, dot. Maybe I'll just buy another one in a darker shade and save this for when I'm a little bit more pale in the winter time, because I did self-tan recently, so my foundation shade is a little bit darker than usual. You know, I looked at these swatches on the Sephora website, and this is meringue on that second arm. I'll post a closer photo, but it does not look this light in this photo. I think I need to swatch the shades in store when I go and make my exchange. Well, the good news is I am liking the eye look more and more. All right, let's try this blush. That, I have a feeling, is going to make me very happy. Ooh, look at this pink. This pink is absolutely insane. I am going to take a brush and swipe some on. And here we go. Yes, 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 yes. This is making me very happy. This is a happy blush. I was not expecting it to be this glowy. This is so beautiful. I think this might be saving the entire look. Okay, this is amazing. But we have to try the Haus Labs highlight too. I purchased the shade Sunstone. Very pretty. It looks like it's going to have almost like a wet look to it. Taking a Delium Tools 787 and popping it on the cheekbone. Very nice. Very nice. Wow. You know, I try a lot of highlighters, and I always let you know if I find that they emphasize texture, large pores, fine lines. This one is miraculously not really emphasizing my texture. I may have just discovered my new favorite cheek combo, the Bubble Blush Stick and the Haus Labs highlight. All right, this video is redeeming itself, I think. I'm gonna put a little bit under my brows too, a little bit here, here. Oh yeah. I love this. All right, I don't know what's going on with this hair, but let's finish off with some lips. I am super excited about new Buxom lip glosses. Let's swatch them. Oh, by the way, one of these is a lip polish and one of these is a lip cream. The Cami Caramel is a lip polish, and then this color, Peppermint Hot Cocoa, is a lip cream. They both look and feel like glosses to me. Which one do I want to use? I want to use this one, Peppermint Hot Cocoa. And since I'm using a Buxom gloss, why don't I use a Buxom lip pencil? This is the plump liner in Hush Hush Henna. So I just lined and filled in my lips slightly with the pencil. And then on top of that, I am applying the full-on plumping lip cream. So here we have the completed look in natural light with no false lashes. And then here is the look in my studio light with some corner falsies. I do need to play more with this Anastasia Beverly Hills palette before I can feel confident in recommending it. I just didn't, well, I don't need to tell you what happened. If you watched this video, you saw it. I struggled with the shimmers in this palette. So I need to do a little bit more experimentation, maybe watch a few more tutorials just to see if other people are having better luck with it than I am and how they are achieving that better luck. You know, sometimes I am the odd man out. There have been plenty of occasions over the years where other YouTubers have loved a palette or a foundation or a concealer, and I feel like I'm the only one who doesn't. I'm not saying I don't love this palette. I just don't know quite yet. But I do like the final result. And I like the packaging, and I do find this to be a unique color story that is missing in my collection. And you know what? The concealer actually doesn't look too bad anymore. I still think I'm going to exchange it for a different shade, but as usual, I will follow up with you on how I feel the concealer looks over time, over maybe 6, 7, 8 hours of wear. But as of right now, it looks really good. It doesn't appear to be settling into my lines right here. The blush and highlight, I think that was pretty clear. I am loving these two items, and I'm also loving this lip combo. Hush Hush Henna and Peppermint Hot Cocoa. Beautiful, beautiful duo. I'm really, really surprised at how much I love this look, being that I had so many difficulties getting here. But I do hope you enjoyed watching this video, even though it was a little bit touch and go there for a while. As usual, all of the products will be listed and linked down below in the description box. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and join the Risa Does Makeup family. I do try to upload new content at least twice per week. You can also find more content from me on Instagram and on TikTok under the same username, Risa Does Makeup. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.